from the studios of Farm Journal Broadcast. This is Ag Day.
Several big announcements from the Trump administration to start the week that will impact farmers. I'm Clinton Griffiths. We start with the next round of disaster aid. Ag Day's Michelle Rook joins me. Michelle, there's an emphasis this time on non-insured crops.
That's right, Clinton. Non-insured crops, but also shallow losses will be the focus of the rest of the $16 billion of congressionally approved disaster aid in the second supplemental disaster relief program. The agency also announced milk loss and on-farm storage loss programs. However, it looks like the trade aid will be delayed and reevaluated. USDA's Farm Service Agency has announced additional disaster assistance through a second stage of the Supplemental Disaster Relief Program.
So on SDRP Stage 1, we have thus far distributed approximately $5.7 billion. We have set aside up to $16 billion in total for both stages of the SDRP program.
Stage 1 focused on crop losses for major commodity crops covered under crop insurance, but Baden says Stage 2 brings in more specialty crops and those non-insured.
SDRP Stage 2, as we noted a few moments ago, is focused on those who suffered shallow, non-indemnified losses for which they either didn't have crop insurance or you couldn't purchase crop insurance.
The shallow loss payment also fills the gap left from previous disaster programs.
If a producer suffered a loss that did not exceed their crop insurance deductible, they will now be indemnified for their loss.
This $16 billion is on top of the $9.3 billion in the Emergency Commodity Assistance Program and $2 billion Emergency Livestock Relief Program assistance. USDA also announced for disasters in 2023 and or 2024, $5 million for losses of eligible harvested commodities stored in on-farm structures, plus up to $1.65 million for eligible dairy losses.
The Milk Loss Program provides relief to producers who were forced to dump milk or remove it from the commercial market due to adverse weather.
Sign up for all three programs opens next Monday, November 24th, and payment limits apply. Baden added that 2025 trade aid has been delayed with the government shutdown, but is being reevaluated due to recent trade frameworks, including with China.
Those have resulted in major commitments to buy American commodities, and USDA now needs to take into account the effect that those commodity purchases will have on the market as we see going into 2026.
I'm Michelle Rook reporting for Ag Day.